Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Odie, better known as Starscream 1988. And today is Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I do my Tuesdays toy haul. Now, I do apologize, it has been quite a few weeks since I've done one of these. Actually, even a review or any type of thing. So, again, I do apologize. Actually, I was kind of doing some stuff. I had to get away. And, I'm back, and I do actually have quite a few weeks worth of toy hauling. Not huge, it's not epic or anything like that, but it will be kind of big. Again, this is March 19 of 2013, week 12 of the new year. So, further ado, let's check it out. So, as you can see here in front of me, I have a huge box, and I want to thank David. David, thank you so very much, brother. As I was away, actually, he was the one actually picking up all these items for me. So he does his own toy hunting and stuff. He collects stuff. He doesn't collect everything I collect, but, he would see something, and he might have thought, if I needed it or not, so he would call me and say, yeah, grab it, grab it, grab it. He actually even went to my local comic book store and grabbed a few loose items, which is pretty cool. So I do appreciate it, David. Thank you, man. You're the man. So anyway, so as you can see there in front of you, there's a huge box, and there's even actually a couple items to the side. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it real quick so you can see the depth of this box here, and you already see probably a couple cool little goodies, which is nice, as you can see there. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to put it to the side. I actually already tried recording this once, doing it while it's here, but the flaps keep moving, and it's really annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the box on the floor, and I'll grab everything as I go. So let's just kind of move that to the side here. Let's pick it up. All right. Put it on the floor, and then I'll just kind of stack them as I go. So first item on the list there, as you can see, there is my Soundwave, excuse me, blasphemy, blaster, as you can see, and this is the Fall of Cybertron blaster. It's pretty cool. Obviously, as you know, it's a remode of the Soundwave. I'll probably be doing a review of it, as I have him, and I also picked up, this wasn't in the box, it's separately, so I do have his minions there. Pretty nice. This I actually picked up by myself when I came back. Happened to be going to Target. I saw them. I had to grab them. So, but yeah, there you go. So I think he is so far 100% complete as good guys go. Blaster and his minions and stuff like that. It'd be cool if they did a twin cast, just kind of like how they did a Sound Blaster. Thought that would be kind of cool. Loose items that my buddy got for me at the comic book store. Have another Jetfire. It was priced at $15, and so I said, it's no no-brainer. Yeah, grab it for me, as I'm either going to try to do a repaint or even grab some repo labels and do like a Jetfire or something like that. I mean, sorry, it is Jetfire. Do a Robotech Valkyrie sticker, type of thing. So there you go. So that's that. Another loose item. This is, I believe, I want to say it's one of the Kuberts. It's Adam Kubert or the other Kubert brother. It's a Batman, obviously. It looks a little bit like the Jim Lee version, but it's definitely one of the Kubert brothers. I want to say it's Adam, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. So it's funky. I tend not to buy these, but for $5, why not? So I did grab them. So there you go. A non-toy related item, but something that's kind of cool. Obviously, it's the season's kind of almost over. Actually, it really snowed a lot today here in Winthrop in New England. But yeah, I had ordered these, I guess, a few months ago. They're kind of cool. They're wool hats or whatever. As you can see, that's Optimus Prime there. That's the Autobot logo. They're from New Era, so they're pretty cool. I think I got these for $15 each, average, which is not too bad. I think they go for like 19. Yeah, they go for like 18 or 19 bucks or whatever. So I got Voltron there. So I guess I'll have these for next year. I could have actually worn one today, but it was raining after it snowed, so I didn't want to ruin it. And then my favorite one of the three, you may say no, but it's definitely my favorite, Skeletor there, in my opinion. So they're all cool. I love Optimus. The Voltron's kind of cool, but I definitely love my Skeletor. He looks awesome. So that was pretty cool. So non-toy related, but nevertheless pop culture type of item. So anyway, so now back to the toys. In terms of action figures, got myself an Ultimate Captain America there, as you can see. They're priced a little bit more than what you would pay at retail. As you can see, they're $22.95. Obviously, I did get my discount, so I want to say that I actually got them for an even 20 each. So I don't know what they're selling them at the store. I don't really pay attention, but I already kind of knew what I wanted, so I didn't get the whole set. It's not what I wanted, but I obviously always get my Captain America. So got my Captain America there, as you can see. I got Hyperion here. Very, very nice figure. He didn't have a Sentry. He said if he does get a Sentry, he would hold it for me. I would love to get a Sentry. So maybe, you know, that'll be another one I'll be able to pick up eventually. And I got Red She-Hulk there. She looks really, really cool. I like the Savage She-Hulk. I think she looks okay too, you know, because of the green or whatever. But, you know, I really don't care if I don't get her. So I'm happy enough with the Red She-Hulk. I think she looks awesome. So that's that one, Red She-Hulk. And last but not least, for this particular set, I think my favorite overall. I mean, I love Captain America, but he's just so cool. My Archangel. Very, very nice figure. Love the wings. Very, very cool. So there you go. So that's Archangel. Actually, let's keep it Marvel. More Marvel items. I finally got an Unleashed Hulk from the Disney store. Very, very nice figure. I'll definitely will be reviewing this so I can do a comparison too, so you guys can see that. Him with the Savage Hulk or Barbarian Hulk, whatever the hell it's called. So very, very cool figure. So we'll put that to this side over here. Something that was on clearance. Thor here, very classic looking, again also from the Disney store. Not one of my favorite Thors, but it was $12.99, and I guess they were doing an additional 10% off, so I think he paid like 11 and change actually. So I said, yeah, grab it, and it was the last one. So again, this is actually something he doesn't really collect, but he's actually more of a Power Ranger Super Sentai guy, kind of like me, which, you know, I do those a lot too, but that's really his main passion. So that's that. What else can we do for action figures? Am I out of action figures? Oh, no. Jeez. How could I forget these? These are classics. This is my second time owning these. I actually got rid of these a while ago, and I just repurchased them. Battle of the Planets. Sorry if it's kind of dark. I know it is. See if I can get a little bit of light here. But yeah, there you go. There is, I believe this is, I know there's Mark, and then there's Jason. So this is Jason from the Battle of the Planets. A very, very nice figure. And I also got, obviously, Mark. There you go. So I actually required these. I got these for $15 each. Unbelievable. You can't beat it. I actually sold mine not even a month ago, maybe a month ago. I sold them for $40 each on eBay. I had the full set with the Cyber Girl, with June or whatever, Princess, whatever you want to call her. But I actually traded that to my boy Kevin, and then I had 2 left, and then I sold them. And my buddy found these for $15 each. Basically, I think he said at a thrift shop or something like that. So some place where I've never gone before. So that was really, really cool. So I do appreciate it, David. You're the man. Next, another cool item here. If you're into Japanese toys, there is your Getter Dragon. This is from the Robotech Yamagachi line. Very, very nice. I do have quite a few of these. And I was supposed to do a whole thing on these, but you know, my thing is, I don't mind doing it. It's just there's so many parts and there's so many figures to take them out of the box and put them in the box again. Seems annoying. Maybe I'll get around to it one of these days. I definitely should, but yeah, that's probably why I haven't done these yet. But I definitely will one of these days. I definitely will. But yeah, so this is really cool, brand new. Another. Stay on Transformers here. Going back to Transformers, I should say. He found me a kickback, which is really, really cool. I think he said he picked this up at Toys R Us. And he paid a little bit more than what I would have. But it's stickered there at $16.99. And he actually picked this up at a Toys R Us Express, which is really cool. So I said, yeah, definitely grab it, because people want like retarded, money for this. I don't think it's worth it, but it is what it is. So there you go. There's your kickback, your Insecticon, and a Prime toy. Got me another Viacon. He was at Marshall's. He says, "Oh, I found some Viacons, and there was 2 or 3, but I already have 2 upstairs or whatever." So I said, you know what? Let me just get another one for now. So $7. So I got another one. I probably should have just gotten the other 3 too, as they're really cool army builders. And my last Transformer in terms of action figure, he got me this at the Five Below. So this was $5, which is really, really nice. This is Dragstrip, as you can see there. Pretty cool rendition of Dragstrip. It's kind of funny. I never actually even paid attention to these when they actually came out. He said there's a whole crap more. He named them off it. I didn't know who they were. This was the only recognizable name. So I said, yeah, just grab the Dragstrip. But I'll probably have to go there sometime this week and see what else I can find that I may need just to, complete the line or whatever not. So there you go. Dragstrip. Another loose figure. This will be the last loose figure, I believe. Kind of pretty cool if you're into Power Rangers. Actually, I'm not even gonna put that there because he's so small. But there you go. There's Tommy, and this is, I believe, from the 2010 line. Pretty cool. I guess he's missing his tail, which becomes his sword or whatever. But it's pretty cool. Kind of comes off there, and these don't come out, the gauntlets or the dragon feet, whatever you want to call it. But he's cool. Typical 3 3/4 scale Power Ranger toy. So again, another one to add to the collection. This was at the comic book store, and he's like, hey, yeah, he has it priced for $4.99 or something like that. I said, yeah, hell yeah, grab it. I don't have it. He thought it was complete, but like I said, once I researched it, I found out that there's no tail, no sword, but no big deal. So there you go. I'm gonna I got some cool stuff here, but I'm gonna jump into the Hot Wheels for those Hot Wheels collectors out there. So just bear with me so I can take these all out first, and then I can kind of show you what I picked up. All right, so let's start. Hot Wheels. First thing that I actually this I grabbed myself when I came back. This is all from the same F code case. Exact same numbers there. See if that comes out okay. And as you can see, yes, this is the WRX Subaru. What's cool about it, it's 2 different rims. No, it doesn't seem like one's more expensive than the other, but there was tons of these and none of these. This was the only one. And honestly, I like this one a lot more than I do this with the 5-spoke open ones or whatever. So yeah, I think this looks sweet. So I just had to grab them both, just for the variation aspect of it. So there you go. Also picked up this beautiful V12 there, Lamborghini Aventador LP704. Nice flat black. And I know it's probably not catching very well because of the light, but there you go. So the Aventador. Also picked up one of a pair of 68 Chevy Mustangs. And these came out a while ago. I mean, this is what? You got C code and F. I believe we're on F right now, so it's fairly new. There might be some G codes out there already, but the C codes are older. And I had seen it a few times, but once I saw the different new color version, I said, well, we might as well just grab it now. So there you go. Grab this beautiful Ferrari Ferrari 458 Spider. Not too crazy about the rims, but the color on this is just gorgeous. It's a nice blue. So there you go. So there's that Ferrari there. Alright. What else we got here? Oh, picked up a 2013 Ford Mustang GT. And this is one of those dragster ones. I have the blue one. So now I have the white tampered version. As you can see there. Pretty cool. Picked up this gorgeous Barracuda Plymouth. It's the AAR Cuda. Very nice. With the Falcon emblems there. And last but not least, picked up these 3 Flintmobiles. So other than the entertainment pack, which I don't have any, I do have to grab entertainment packs. And I really want the entertainment packs really bad. It's just I can't find a really good price. I'd rather buy the whole box. But my problem is I don't want tons of the same. I really only want 2 of each. I pretty much have every entertainment type toy that's come out in the last few years. So there you go. So that's that. So and then picked up my boy here, Robin. This Hot Wheel there. I love this thing. I think this is really cool. I only have maybe, I have 4 others. I have Bane, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and Batman. And I gotta say, this is my favorite one. I like this more than even the Batmobile. This is very, very cool. I like these originals. I think they're so awesome. So, but there you go. I also picked up Power Rangers Mega Force there. And this is the new set that I guess came out. This is Series 2. This Robo Knight, sorry. I got the Black Ranger, Snake Ranger. Very, very cool. And last but not least, the Phoenix Ranger. Tiger Zord Ranger. In yellow. Alright. And then this is the last items that I picked up. Pretty cool. Really excited about these. These are a lot of fun to build. My Kre-O's collection is getting retarded. Other than the only other person that I see out there that has a shit ton of is Mitch Santona, sorry. And there's another gentleman that we just actually subscribed to each other. And I do apologize that I forgot your name. He does a real cool stop motion. And I apologize, I forgot his name. But he seems to have, he gets them as they come out too. But yeah, as you can see, the Kre-O G.I. Joe set. So that's one. That's the Ninja Temple Battle. I also picked up the Checkpoint Alpha, which is pretty cool. This brings back some serious memories. I used to own this original set for the vintage line, which is pretty cool. I was only actually able to get a couple of packs there. I already know who they are because of that same gentleman that actually posted who's in them. And again, I feel so bad that I forgot his name. But I believe, yeah, what I have here is I have a Ninja Viper, and then the other one is a I want to say it's actually Kamakura, which is not an army builder. So yeah, so those are the 2 that I have here. Because you know he posted that, and so that pretty much helps out. I also picked up these bad boys over here, Transformers Beast Hunters. So I'm really digging this line. Unlike the first series, which for those of you again that follow me know that I only pick them up as they come out on clearance, I'm actually buying these at full price, full boatload. So I don't mind. They were good deals. They were basically buy one get the other one half off. So you know, why not? So you know, I took advantage. So there you go. So that's the Venom Strike and the Dragon Assault. Pretty cool. I also picked up these 4 right here. I have Decepticon Bruticus. Very cool. Put that up there. I have Superion. I almost feel like buying a whole nother set of these for some reason. This is a set that I kind of want to have 2 of each. I only do that for Optimus Prime, but I kind of want to do it for these, just because you don't get to really appreciate them in their single robot mode. So again, Predaking, and last but not least, yes, I did get Devastator. So very, very nice. Yeah, again, this is one line, or I should say these guys here, the builders is probably. I think I'm probably gonna do it. I'm probably gonna get a second set. Just because, again, you can't appreciate them in just their robot, in their, you know, guest out mode. And then last but not least, something to add to my Power Rangers collection. I did I had to do it. They're not in here anymore, but I did pick up the starter pack for the Power Rangers card game. And I was talking to my brother about it, and I said, yeah, I'm just gonna have to pick up another Morpher. So I'll probably pick up another Morpher sometime this week or next week. So that we can play with it. He unfortunately doesn't have a phone, that is Android or anything like that, so he can't do it. So I said, you know what, I'll pick another morpher. I think the morpher's faster anyway. And then I did pick up a booster pack that came with, that you could buy separately. There was a few more on the shelves, but I said, you know what, let me take it easy and just buy one for now. So should have grabbed the rest. I went down to 2 or 3 days later, and they were all gone. They're all sold out. So hopefully they'll be coming in, sometime soon. So again, guys, thank you so much for always watching my videos. I do appreciate it. I know it took a while, but again, I'm back, and hopefully you'll start seeing some real cool reviews on some of these items we've seen. Again, guys, thank you. As always, please rate, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Peace.